Welcome, EPG, to another Coffee with Kurz. I have my coffee. You can have your inferior beverage of choice if you're not up for coffee, but we are going to talk about a few things this evening. So I'm going to chat a little bit about tax levy. I'm going to talk a little bit about the EP Junior High building project update, more on that on Friday. I'm not talking about anything COVID. I'm going to try to do it in less than 5 minutes. So here we go. The big thing I want to touch base on this evening is the tax levy. So you may have seen in the El Paso Journal or in the Gridley Village Times this week that there are these big black boxes that say, the school's raising your property taxes, don't trust the superintendent. And that's blasted out there. The black box and the confusing wording is all part of exactly what we have to say if we're going to put the truth in taxation notice in the paper. And so I want to let you know the short version of what that means, but if you want the details or in depth, you can reach out and schedule a meeting with me, or you can come to tune into our tax levy hearing and board meeting on Monday evening. The big piece I want you to know is the tax rate will stay the same. So that was a commitment we made prior to the referendum. It's a commitment we're sticking to. It's the same commitment that we have made for 15 years of EPG. The tax rate will stay the same. The increase in dollars that you see in these two articles really come from three things. They come from increase in property value. A subset of that would be from new construction. And so as property values go up, that same tax rate applied to increasing property values and new homes and new things that are built totals up a higher dollar amount. But the bigger increase on that is that in each line item, we have a max tax rate. And so in order to keep that tax rate level, and so that it doesn't go up and down, off and on from year to year, we round up pretty significantly in each of those funds, knowing that we're not going to collect near that many dollars, but that way we know exactly what that rate's going to be in those funds that are capped. And so when this article comes out in the paper, it's not the actual dollars we expect to collect. It includes all those high-end balloon levies that are put in there as a precaution to make sure that we have the tax rate that stays the same. And so it can be confusing. I am glad to spend time going in depth with you if you want to meet with me, or you can come Monday night to hear in a little bit more detail, but we want to let you know the big thing is the tax rate will stay the same. So this black box goes in the paper every year. It doesn't have to. This year, the proposed corporate special purpose property taxes are under 5%. It's 4.51 based on these numbers. We did not have to put it in the paper, but the board really values being open and transparent with our public. And so we wanted to put that in there and let people know the formal process that we move along. You see this in there every year toward the end of November, beginning of December. And so we'll hash it out in full detail on Monday, but feel free to reach out if you want to chat more. Also, we have a junior high building project coming up. And so we are in the planning stages. We are going to be putting things out to bid. Kind of a final approval of those bid packs will happen at the February board meeting. And then you'll see, then we'll be doing a lot of things over the next couple months in there in terms of looking for bids, people making bids, approving those bids. And really around the end of this school year is when things will really start to happen and people will get to work on the project. The work will be done throughout this coming summer, throughout the 21-22 school year, and into the fall of 22, it's into the summer of 22 to open in the fall of 22. And so that summer of 22 is where we're going to see some things being torn down and things really looking different over on that property. So here's a quick look of what that sketch is going to be for the new facility. There's the front. And so this part of the building is facing to the east, really just right behind where the 5th, 6th, or the old grade school sits right now. And so that main entrance will be right here with the gyms on the left, the music and kitchen in the back, and then the main classroom wings, 2-story here on the right. And so if you look at the floor plan, you can again see where you enter into that main lobby in the cafeteria, the 5th grade hall, the 6th grade hall. We did reduce the restrooms from here and open that up to this to make another big chunk of savings. And so that's the general plan. On Friday, I'll be putting a video out that has a little bit more and shows some more things about the new school and what's coming. So thanks for tuning in, and hope you have a wonderful evening.